This is going to be my review on the movie Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So first off, it is 3D animation if you haven't seen any of the previews. Just to get that out of the way. I mean, I got used to it. It's kind of along the lines of some of the video games. Personally, I prefer the older style better though. Like the animation of Dragon Ball Z, just like more nitty gritty type of 90s style.
Oh, yeah.
There does seem to be like there's a little bit of a time skip in this movie after where Super left off, because Trunks and Goten are a little bit older and Pan also appears in this movie. It is mostly Gohan and Piccolo's story. I mean, Goku and Vegeta are in it, but not for very long. It just briefly shows them, I think, more towards the beginning and then in the latter half. And there is a pretty good end credit scene with them, which I'll dive into more later or towards the end of this video. There's a backstory where they bring the Red Ribbon Army back and they're trying to revive a Cell, or they call it Cell Max in this movie, which is supposed to be even stronger than the original Cell. And I thought that the story wasn't too bad into bringing it back. Like, it kept me, I was focused or engaged the whole time. Him showing up kind of seemed rushed in that fight. To me personally, it's just mostly like a giant form of Cell. Gohan's new form isn't in it very long. I like what they did with like the red eyes, but personally to me, I'm not quite sure there's enough of an explanation there on how he achieved it. It's just kind of like, oh, Gohan always had this power in him and he just needed a little bit of a push to awaken it or something like that. Piccolo also has a new form in it. I didn't care a whole lot for it personally. I mean, Orange Piccolo, maybe it will grow on me more. There was some pretty cool fighting that he did. I will say that it did make more sense with how he achieved his new form rather than how Gohan got his. Broly also makes an appearance in this movie, which I thought was pretty cool. I haven't read any of the manga, so I'm not caught up on it, but I have seen all of the first season of Dragon Ball Super, or all that's released right now. So I am interested in seeing how they utilize Broly, hopefully going into the new episodes, and then also hopefully Gohan more and Piccolo more since they have new forms. I like the final move that Gohan uses to destroy Cell Max. That's right, Special Beam Cannon. I just thought it was pretty interesting, pretty cool. He used the move that the one who mostly taught him growing up, which was Piccolo, or trained him. He's kind of like stepdad. So during the movie, it briefly shows Vegeta and Goku fighting off on Beerus's planet, I believe. So they're not even on Earth or knowing what's going on here, I guess. And Broly's there. He's observing their match or watching them. So it never shows them go out of their base form. So they're fighting like that the whole time. But then at the very end, or the end credit scene, it shows Vegeta finally beat Goku, which is pretty nice or pretty cool to see. So yeah, overall, I would say I enjoyed this movie. I felt like some of it was a little rushed or not enough explanation in Gohan's new form, though some of the fighting was still pretty entertaining and the callbacks to more of Gohan's story, I guess. I would give this movie a high 6. I'll say a 6.8 out of 10. Personally, I might have slightly liked the Broly, the newer Broly movie a little bit better. Just, it seemed like the fighting and animation was better to me. But overall, I felt like this was still a pretty entertaining movie, and for longtime fans, they should definitely go and see it. You will enjoy some of the callbacks, like I said. I just feel like some of it was a little rushed. And I don't know, maybe they kind of wanted to see how it would do or something. I am glad that the movie, I heard it did well and did get a lot of views. So hopefully, that will encourage them to continue to want to make more. And, hopefully the series will be more successful and stuff. I'm just hoping for the new Super episodes that it's a little more serious. It seems like when Super came out that they tried to be a little more kid friendly as well, or want to appeal to a newer audience as well, which I kind of understand or get in some aspect. But I mean, I'm really hoping that they'll bring back a little more of the seriousness of how Z was. And I heard that one of the newer arcs in the manga does have a little more violence in it and stuff. So here's to hoping for that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I appreciate it if you liked it, if you like it, and if you subscribe, that helps me out. And like I said before, I do plan on doing all sorts of things entertainment. I'm still kind of getting this channel up and going, so I appreciate any recommendations, suggestions, comments, what you thought of the movie, what you liked, didn't like, all of that good stuff. Hope you have a good day or night whenever you happen to be watching this.